right, so the following contest is going to be a tag match scheduled for one fall, and it is for the National Championship Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Introducing first.
Here they come, Scott, NCW champions last month in a fatal four-way match. They defeated three other teams to get the gold here in NCW. I'm asking you to check your pulse. Are you alive?
There we go. Little technical difficulty. Apologies.
Somebody turned your mic off, I thought. I just asked to check your pulse.
You know, that's indie wrestling, Paul. What can we do? We're in the gym here. Where are we?
Fallensby, West Virginia. Talk about GPSs getting in the wrong part of town. We had to leave breadcrumbs back from Mudridge Lane to get you down here. Thank God Diamond Joe Rogers flew you down on the company jet.
Well, I followed the hay bales after I landed. And here we are. I landed here. And I'm glad I did, because the NCW Tag Team Champions, as you talked about, they won it last month. These things are shined up nice. I don't think they did it. They got people to do that. But they shine these titles up nice. Titles are looking good. And Alpha Incorporated, who we're about to be introduced to, they want those titles around their waists.
Yeah, they were at the end last month. They were left standing tall with the Awakening in the ring as they laid waste to the Grapital Vices after they won, kind of in shady fashion. And they tried to get out of there. The Ascension, the Awakening, they caught them as they were going back to the locker room and threw them back in the ring. Sledge Gibson, Leo Kirby hit their finish on them, and they were left standing tall over them. And this is what you would call a grudge match, and they're getting a rematch, very well deserved. Alpha Incorporated and Sledge Gibson.
Well, Sledge Gibson flying over Leo Kirby there, and Sledge Gibson says, hey, you got to come to the shows where we're booked, because one day I am going to botch that move. And he wants people to be aware of that. And so far, so good. 3 for 3 here for Alpha Incorporated as far as Sledge Gibson jumping over Leo Kirby. But in all seriousness, these two pose a very serious threat. God's gift, Leo Kirby and Sledge Gibson. And they have a chance to take these titles right off of Grapital Vices, tonight.
Well, Alpha Incorporated, one of my favorite tag teams here at NCW. So much talent. Sledge Gibson, he's on my all-airport team. If you ask what that is, if you see him in the airport walking by, you know he's a star.
You need all those star-like qualities in order to get those titles. It doesn't look like Sin. No, now it doesn't need to look like Wes Rogers. Both of these guys leaving, or they grabbing a microphone.
Well, let's let them talk a little bit.
Now listen to me.
This should be interesting.
We're the first champions you've seen all night and probably will ever see in this town. Now listen to me. Hopefully everyone wants to throw a towel at me and disrespect me, right? You guys want to disrespect me? Disrespect me. Let me hear you disrespect me.
Well, Wes Rogers was ready to go back to the ring. Sin told him that we're out of here.
And they're gone. They'll get counted out. And this bell hasn't even rung, so it isn't even a match yet.
A good match that we were about to see. Oh, wait a minute.
So, I get the badge of one of Joe Rogers' lackeys come and tell me I'm contractually obligated to do this? Fine. You people shut up when we wrestle and keep your mouth shut.
Well, Sin and Wes Rogers Coming back to the ring. It looks like we're going to have a match here.
It looks like one, maybe.
Well, Sledge Gibson and Leo Kirby come to us both from Richmond, Virginia, and they're trying to get the Grapital Vices to take this L tonight so that they can have those titles. Grapital Vices don't look like they're taking this match too seriously.
Wes Rogers just threw his shirt at Sledge Gibson. Looks like Big Sin is going to start it off, along with Leo Kirby. No, maybe not.
A little bit of mind games from the Grapital Vices early before any punches are exchanged.
Yeah, they can play mind games with the best of them. Here we go, collar and elbow tie-up. Kirby right to the wrist. Winding it up again.
No, Wes Rogers just playing around. Again, not taking this very seriously, and if you're going to keep those NCW tag team titles, you're going to have to be a little bit more serious than the Grapital Vices have been thus far here tonight.
As also darkness falls across the land here, you can see a much clearer view of the ring here now with these windows here at the Blue Wave Center. Now a nice rear waist lock by Kirby. Rogers. West flips him out, and Sin's applauding, nobody else is.
Leo Kirby and Wes Rogers feeling one another out, not wanting to make the first mistake, and thus moving timidly towards one another. As Rogers just has a simple move.
Oh, nice round drag. Beautiful hip toss by Leo Gibson. Excuse me, Leo Kirby. My mistake, I stand corrected. They call him the gifted one. Slams him into the corner, and here you see the tag team familiarity here with the Alpha Incorporated, as they know exactly where to keep him in the corner, cut that ring in half, make him work on your side of the ring. 4 years tagging together, that's a long time. You know all the ins and outs of your partners. Tendencies and all. Shoulders down, hooks the outside leg, kick out again at 2.
You know, that's an excellent point. Alpha Incorporated, much more familiar with one another. Now, Sin's been in tag teams before, but not with Wes Rogers at the length that Alpha Incorporated has. So far, it hasn't mattered as they captured the NCW Tag Team Championships. But
in controversial style. In controversial style. Let's get that point.
That's true, too.
Look at this. Sin just helped his partner out. Now ducked out of the ring. Casey Dillon yelling at him. There's the legal tag finally.
Sin's going to come in and start running his mouth.
He does that better than anybody. He's a jaw jacker. A real trash talker. Shoulder block. Gibson doesn't move an inch.
Oh. And you know, you really don't understand how big Sledge Gibson is until he gets in the ring there with Sin.
Well,
he's tall to be a big guy, but look at Sledge Gibson.
It's like bumper cars at the old amusement park.
I think both guys are actually enjoying this.
Oh, big right hand. Nothing fancy about that. Oh, big spine buster. Shoulders down, outside leg, back press. Kick out at 2.
Sledge Gibson showcasing the power that he has, lifting up Sin, putting him right down back on the mat, and man, really taking advantage of him at the moment.
Gibson feeling it, taking a little bit too much time though. Now runs in, big European uppercut. Has the big man staggered, pushes him back to the corner, getting that room. Now he's going to climb the ropes. Oh, the fans will love the count with him.
And look look at that beautiful move by Wes Rogers, throwing something at Leo Kirby. Leo Kirby coming in, and as they always say, the one who tries to get revenge is always the one that's spotted. And look at that tag team move because of that.
Yeah, had
just
him
a little link from Wes Rogers. What a great move.
Well, you caused a distraction. Referee turns their back, and then the double team by the champs.
And Sin just has that right leg right across the throat of Sledge Gibson there. Now he's going to start choking him out. Just lying, plain as day.
And let's be honest, Sin is not a small man. He's probably about 275 pounds plus, right across your larynx.
It's a great point. It's a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure, cuts the air off. And now Gibson just hanging on that rope. And Wes Rogers now in with the tag and a big shot to the midsection, and the double team effort of the Vices continues. Snapmare takeover. Look at this. Taking that arm and wrenching it across his own face. And Sledge can't move. He has the other leg over his arm that's controlling him and contorting his body. Gibson firing back, trying to make the tag, and a hair pulls right down by Rogers, right in front of the referee again, and now begins to stomp a mud hole into Sledge Gibson. There's a tag.
Smart move by Wes Rogers to roll Sledge Gibson over to his side of the ring, and now look at more distractions and more mind games from Rogers.
And did you see that? Sin just dropped him right across that guardrail. Or the table. You can see the table bowed in front of us here.
You know, Paul, earlier we talked about the experience that Alpha Incorporated has. What about the Grapital Vices and their tag team combination, their smart technical moves, and they're cutting this ring off. They're distracting their opponents at the right time to get the upper hand. This is a very, very impressive team and our tag team champions here at NCW.
Absolutely, and the Grapital Vice is in full control right now of this one. Winds up the arm. Oh, gonna send him for a short ride there, but he came hard off the carom. Gibson's got to make a tag. Got to make a tag. He's got to get over to Leo Kirby. He is taking an absolute beating there, and they were in their defensive stance there. 3-point stance, and he just buried him.
And Sin just backed up, throwing Kirby off of the ropes, or off of the ring apron, I shall say. It's a little mind game.
Gibson just, I don't know what's holding him up.
And then the longer the Gibson's in there, puts more pressure on Leo Kirby to come in there like bat out of hell, basically. Come in here and take control of the match and not mess up, because if he gets caught, he doesn't have a fresh guy to go for.
Just wrenched him in there, and now another submission maneuver by Rogers as he's bending him back. No! Good move, probably a last-ditch effort by Gibson.
Yes, absolutely. And now,
did he get over
Gibson
for
needs
tag?
to make that tag.
No, he did. He now right across the top rope fell. Now he's going to be a little short.
Oh, Gibson with a huge, huge mental error there. Could have tagged in his partner, Leo Kirby, and didn't. And now his team is going to feel the consequences here.
Well, let's be fair to Gibson there. He's taken a lot of punishment, kind of maybe disoriented, didn't know exactly where he was. As you can see, the legs are wobbling. Running knee. Oh, now he's got to make the move. Now he's got to make the move.
This is gut check time, Paul. He needs it. He's not even facing the right way. So as you said, if he's disoriented, he better orient himself now. Sees the target. Leo Kirby now into this match. Wes Rogers now into this match. Kirby taking control of this match.
Oh! Inverted atomic drop. Oh, beautiful drop kick right on the button. As Kirby was parallel with that top rope, he landed right on the button. Kirby now has him sized up. Rogers ducks him up and over. Oh, snaps him right across that cable, and that's a steel cable underneath that padding there. That's not anything that gives. That'll knock your teeth right out of your mouth. High cross body block. Shoulders down, hooks the outside leg, and a save by Sin at 2 3/4. That close to putting away.
Yeah, if Sin's not right there, we have new NCW Tag Team Champions if Sin doesn't break that pinning combination up.
Absolutely. Kirby still trying to fight away. Kick right in the button. Down goes Rogers.
What an opportunist. Sin's seen his back turn, but now he's going to end up in bad spots.
Oh, gets him up. Fireman's carry. Talk about lower core strength by Gibson. Gibson drags him down. Kirby, excuse me. Now he's going to go up top. High risk, high reward.
And now Sledge Gibson on the other side of the ring.
It's going to be like dueling pianos. Oh, Sin
that
caught
didn't
him.
work out at all how they had planned.
Sin caught him. It took too much time.
Grapital Vice is now in firm control here. Looks like the momentum has switched, Paul.
Oh, you can count to 100 here. It's over. Vice is retained.
Gibson and Kirby brought it all the experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tagging together, but they couldn't beat the Grapital Vices, who are just too much here in NCW, Paul.
Well, the turning point in that match was the experience of Sin, as he constantly set it up for a finish here, and his experience was just too much for Sledge Gibson and Leo Kirby. Grapital Vice is victorious, their first title defense here at NCW Live Fight TV.